Hello, I'm Paolo Enrico De Falco, and my presentation is based on the article of Kevin Boy's More Efficient Solar Cells and Efficient Cheap Solar Cells. My presentation is about solar panels, and because solar panels are strictly connected with the topic of sustainable development, because they produce an energy that's considered green, clean, and it doesn't affect in any negative way the environment. In my presentation, I will get through what are the main problems of solar panel utilization, how are the companies answering to these problems, and how will the cost be affected by this innovation of the companies. So let's ask ourselves, what are the main problems of utilization of solar panels? Well, first of all, costs, because solar panel electricity costs about 25 cents of dollar per kilowatt hour, while the average price of electricity in USA is just 10 cents per kilowatt hour. And efficiency, because solar panel can convert just less than 15% of the sunlight that falls on them. So, is something happening to make this solar panel more efficient? The answer is yes, because some companies such as the startup Day4 and the American company Suniva are trying with their project to increase the efficiency of this panel and to decrease their costs. So let's see how these companies are trying to do this. Day4 is implementing a new electrode that is changing the design of its panel, and Suniva is instead utilizing a technique of screen printing, is trying to affix mirrors inside the silicon panel, and rejecting this way of 50% the thickness of the silicon layer. So let's see in a deeper analysis how are they doing this. Well, the force panel is replacing the thick bus bars, where in traditional panel the network of silver that connects the cells converge with an electrode that's made of thin rows of copper coated with an alloy material. And with this replacement, since this electrode is more conductive and it covers less surface of the silicon, this will result in a less less loss of power and more absorption of light of sunlight by the solar panel. So this will let the cost to the efficiency of the panel from 14% to 17%, and the solar panel will be also the electricity produced with this panel will be 25% cheaper than before, but still is not reaching the 10 cents per kilowatt hour of the electricity in USA. But let's see how is instead Suniva's acting to improve its efficiency and decrease their costs. Well, they are affixing a reflecting layer that will trap light inside the silicon, and so it will be possible to decrease the thickness of the silicon to 50%, and it will also be possible, since the light will travel less inside the silicon, to use a less quality form of silicon, and this will decrease also the cost, because the form of silicon this way will be also cheaper. The efficiency will grow to 20%, and the cost will be about 8 to 10 cents per kilowatt hour, and this is almost the average price in USA. Although Suniva now hasn't yet reached this result, because they just implemented these mirrors with a screen printing technique, but they didn't they reduced the thickness from 200 micrometers to 100 micrometers. So we can now say that the technological advances of this company has led to a decreasing of the price, but it hasn't yet reached the level of, it's not still competitive with the cost of electricity, but there are good perspectives for the future development of this project. Thank you very much.